YouTube, what is good, man? And yo, today I have the Valencia FC Rebuild for y'all. Shout out my boy Ernest, who left a comment on the Dortmund Rebuild suggesting that I rebuild this team. Let me know down in the comments down below who you want me to rebuild next. I was about to say sign, but I'm already getting into video mode. But yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn that bell on so you never miss uploads. Hop into this rebuild, and this is the default squad for Valencia. They got a couple players who are up there in age, a couple young players, a couple players that are loaned in. So I'm gonna analyze the squad and see what I can do from there. But yeah, I'm going to get the business. I'm going to flip this squad and do these objectives this time so I don't get stuck. But yeah, let's get into it, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, the first signing that I have brought to Valencia FC is the Atletico Madrid man, the Brazilian Matheus Cunha. I bought him for a nice fee, 47.5 mil. Here he is taking his medical. I'm taking the squad in a really good. Cavani's looking over. He's like, dang, that's that new signing who's about to replace me. But I bought, 47.5 mil. I feel like that was a solid fee. Cavani's still on the roster for now, but little does he know, he's talking to his replacement. Matheus Cunha will be wearing the number 10 kit for the boys. I'll probably put him in the number 9 if I'm keeping it a buck with you. Let's see what rating we get. 47.5 mil, like I've been saying. My boy got a fresh fade in his picture too. He made sure to get right before he took that picture. But we get an A rating. Shout out FIFA. Thank you. I think it's an excellent deal as well. He is going to be the future number 9 for Valencia FC. Gentlemen, the second signing that I am bringing to the club goes by the name of Pierre Colulu, the Frenchman from AC Milan. He is 22 years old. He is a 78 overall, and he will slot right in to that center back role. As you guys are about to find out, we did sell Gabriel Paulina to we sold him to Juventus, so he's actually going to, we got a C rating for that. That's a very interesting decision. But I thought that was a decent deal. They were asking for 36, we got him for 27. I mean, that is a great deal in my book. But if you look at the transfer history here, go to our clubs. The few deals that I did make is I obviously bought Matheus Cunha. I sold the striker Hugo Duro to Nottingham Forest, 29 mil. Sao Paulista, we bought Colulu for 27. We bought in these 3 loanies. I feel like those are such great deals, young investments for the future, and they're just going to play a big part in the squad. And the squad that we are going to roll out through the January transfer window looks just like this. Matheus Cunha, we got the youngins in the center, in the midfield. Our defense is, our team's pretty young, moral of the story, but I'm feeling pretty confident in what the boys can pull out. So we're going to simulate to the January transfer window, and I'll give you guys an update on how the season's going. Before we do that, the scout feature star that we do have goes by the name of Maldo Monaldo, and he is a right wing, 17 years old. He honestly might make his way into the starting lineup once he develops a little bit more. So we are sitting here at the end of season 1, and I just want to say that I've been trying to buy Kluivert permanently on a permanent transfer, but as you can see, it just won't let me. It's just a permanent loan. I can't do anything to buy him. He's been balling out for me this year. But if you want to look at the stats, here we go. My boy Cunha with a beautiful season, 27-7. Kluivert went off. Mariba had a great year, 11-4, but nobody else really stood out to me. Nico Gonzalez, 4-6, +5 growth. Like, we got some decent growth out of the boys, but they just, Yunus Musa is up to +6 to an 80 overall, but only 5-2. I think him and Kluivert were splitting carries there. But if you want to take a look at the league standings, we're sitting here at 6th place, 68 points. We did pretty solid. I think that means we get Conference League, but I'm not quite sure how the La Liga is structured. Copa de España, did we do anything in here? I don't think so. I think we got eliminated pretty early in here, and we did. Who won the Champions League this year? It's going to be Chelsea and Juve in the finals. I didn't simulate far enough. Napoli, PSG in the Europa League. PSG is going to kill them. And Nice and Besiktas in the Conference League. But yeah, the boys performed this year. They balled out. Season 2, I wish I could. I might end up buying Kluivert on a permanent deal. We'll see. I mean, Yunus Musa, the growth in the boys is pretty solid, so I can't complain. And if you look at our youth academy, we have our scout feature star sitting here at a 79 overall, and he might just take over that left wing spot, and him and Musa down the wings with Cunha up top, and that might just be a trio that might not be stopped. But let's hop into season 2 and get this going. All right, season 2 is here. The squad, we're growing pretty well, but we're just not quite where I need them to be. The places that I'm looking to upgrade is the center mid spots. I'm not quite sure which one, and definitely bringing in a new center back. We've been gifted, if you guys want to take a second here and look, we have been granted 142 mil in the bank, so you best believe I'm definitely bringing a center back in, and I could probably squeeze in another center mid, maybe squeeze in 2, but I'm not sure, definitely 1. But yeah, let's hop into transfer business and get these players into the club. I am starting off season 2 with an absolute splash. We have agreed to terms with the German wonder kid Jamal Musiala from Bayern Munich. 84.5 mil. He is rated at 83 at 20 years old. He will be our starting central mid. We got a B rating for that. Maybe because I could have got priced a little bit lower, but it is what it is. He's going to slot right into that left CM spot. Moriba is going to take a spot on the bench. And the squad all of a sudden is looking so much better. I did find this regen 88 overall, 19 years old, but I just don't think I'm going to sign him. But I could. If that's something that y'all wouldn't mind seeing, let me know down in the comments down below. I just think that's a little bit cheating. But if that's cool with y'all, I will start doing it in the future. But for now, I'm just going to leave him on the free agents. I wanted to sign Urian Timber, but Ajax won't sell him. So I got to look for a different center back to sign. So let me get to that, and I'll update y'all with who I signed. We did it. We finally got him. It was saying that he was too important to the club and we couldn't get him. But we signed the man, Urian Timber, from Ajax for 50 mil. That is a great price. We got an A rating on him, 22 years old, 82 overall. My boy is going to plug right in. Yeah, this is going to be the squad I have moving forward. I don't plan on making any more signings. If I do, it'll be for a CDM. But the Youth Academy guy is going to be getting that left wing slot. He's going to be getting all the reps. We got a lot of depth. We're looking good. So let's hop into the season, and I will see y'all maybe at the January transfer window. If not, I will let y'all know how we're doing in the Europa League, because we are in the Europa League this year. Let's get it. All right, so I'm sitting here January 1st. Gaia's release clause has been paid. 64 mil. Bayer Leverkusen came in and swooped him up. So we're going to need to fill him up. You might be asking, why do you have Serginho Dest? I have Gianluca Buzio and Ricardo Pepi simply because my board objective was to sign 3 North American players. So I did just that, because if you guys know, a big thing in this career mode this year in FIFA 23 is you have to complete these objectives in order you will get sacked like I did in the Dortmund career mode. I found that out the hard way. So I'm going to make sure I do all the objectives. So I don't necessarily need to bring in a left back, but I'm going to. We have 82 mil to work with. I'm going to be on the hunt. Let's go find a left back to replace Gaia. Let's get it. And the player that I have brought in to replace Gaia is a Spanish man. He plays in the Premier League. He now plays for Chelsea, formerly of Brighton. It is Marc Cucurella. He gets signed from Chelsea for 49 mil to replace Gaia. That is a wonderful deal. We got an A rating for that, as we should. He is 83 overall, 25-year-old left back. He will fit in just nicely. He's going to slot right into that left back spot. Gentlemen, we have signed a brand new CDM, 32 mil plus Guillamon. He just wasn't growing. He was stuck at a 79 overall. So we signed the man. I believe he's from Ivory Coast. We signed him from Inter Milan in the save. He's an 82 overall, 84 overall CDM, 26 years of age. He's going to slot right into that CDM spot. And he is just going to bolster this midfield and hold it down. I tried to get in Didi, but I just did not have the funds for him. But the squad is looking extremely strong here. We topped our group in the Europa League. We are sitting, I believe, in like 5th or 6th and the 4th in the La Liga. So let's simulate the remainder of the season and see how the season goes. You see here, we got eliminated off penalties in the semifinals of the Europa League. But in the La Liga, we finished extremely strong. We ended with 4 wins. Let's see what we did in the table. Here we got 4th. So we got a Champions League spot coming next year. Champions League football is coming to Valencia. It's unfortunate that we couldn't win the Europa League because, like I said, we lost on penalties to RB Leipzig, who's going to go on to play Manchester United. We beat Sevilla. We were down early. It was 2-1, 2-1, and then we beat them on penalties. So let's see what the squad's looking like here. And it looks like Cunha's grown. Ooh, this squad is just growing so well. Look at our scout future star, 87 overall. Musiala, 87 overall. Let's see what the stats are looking like here. Cunha with 19 and 8. Musa with 18 and 6. Musiala with 16 and 10. Pepe off the bench with 15 and 1. Okay. Busio was 7 and 0 off the bench. Okay, you think scout future star only 4 and 5? That's not ideal. Moriba 3 and 5. Cucurella. Look at the squad, man. Nico Gonzalez, he has not been impressing me too much. We might look to replace him next year. I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, the squad's just developing nicely. Next year, we got Champions League football. That means we'll have Champions League football money to spend. So let's hop into business when Season 3 starts. Let's get it, baby. We are starting Season 3. We're on 3, right? Season 3 with an absolute splash. We are hitting up Inter Milan once again, signing that man Nicolo Barea, the 27-year-old, 89 overall center mid. He is going to slot right over Nico Gonzalez. A rating. We signed him for 120 mil. His evaluation was at like 107.5. They were asking for like 150 mil. It was ridiculous. 154. We got him for 120. That is one heck of a deal. Guys, listen. I just got the biggest steal of FIFA 23 so far. I have signed, if you guys are not seeing him by now, you don't know who that is. This is Reece James, the Englishman from Chelsea, the brand new right back. We let go of our right back. We sold him for like 57, 83 overall, like 25, 57 mil that is. 83 overall, 25 years old. He was done developing for the year. And Reece James, wait till y'all see this price. He is going to be our brand new right back. We signed him for 80 mil. His evaluation was around like 96 or something like that, but his contract was expiring. We got an A rating as we should. And you guys need to pay attention to these contracts when they're expiring. That is when you dive in, you swoop in, you get these world-class players for an absolute bargain. So Reece James, he's hopping straight into the starting lineup, and I'm excited about this team so far. The final piece to the puzzle, we signed Ter Stegen from Barcelona. We gave our goalkeeper, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but he was done growing. He was stuck at 83 for the last 2 seasons. So we signed Marc-Andre Ter Stegen from Barcelona. 89 overall. He's going to slot immediately in the goalkeeper spot as he should. And we are just absolutely stacked. You'll see the one weak spot on my team that I didn't get to upgrade, but I guess there's 2, our center back Kalulu and Musa, but it's okay. This team is absolutely loaded. We are locked and loaded for this Champions League run. Hopefully we can go on it. If not, next year we're going to be looking even scarier. But let's hop into the simulation and see what damage this squad can do. I know I said I had no money and I was done, but you know, offers kept flooding in for players that I was not going to play, and we were able to sign the one, the only Nicolas Sul from my favorite team, Borussia Dortmund. That funds the money. I know it looks weird, the amount of money that we bought him for, but it was a great deal. 87 overall. He was 28 years old. He's going to slot right in, right next to Timber. And we still have a couple of deals that might just get done, so we might be able to squeak one more transfer in this window. But this squad is just looking absolutely cooked. They are ready to take on the Champions League. Just look at this team, man. All we need to do, and I feel like once we upgrade Musa, they're just going to be locked and loaded and ready for business. But I might be able to squeak one more transfer in. I've been trying to sell this man Musa for so long. I've accepted 3 separate bids from 3 massive clubs for 70 mil, and none of them can come to terms. I've accepted for my boy Mariba. Nobody can come to terms. But I'm going to do what I can do. I'm going to try to, I have 1 hour left on transfer deadline day. I'm going to try to flip Musa into a different winger that I have on my short list. Ooh, we did it, baby. We signed my favorite player in real life, Captain America. We flipped one American for another American. We flipped Musa with like, I think it was like 58 mil for the man, the myth, the legend, Captain America. My favorite player, like I just said, he's in PSG in the save, 58 mil plus Musa. I feel like that is a great deal. He's 86 overall. He's 25 years of age so right now, and this man is going to be slotted into that right wing spot, and I think this team is ready. We have an abundance of Americans on this team because that's what my objective said. Don't shoot me. But this team is absolutely stacked, and I just feel like there's nobody going to stop us from getting this Champions League. Maybe this CDM spot might be our weakness. We can tackle that later, but this team is stacked. So I'm going to hop into simulations, and let's just murder every competition we're in. And we are sitting here in the January transfer window. We sold that man Sangare for 70 mil to, I believe it was either PSG or Chelsea. I think it was PSG, and we had brought in Declan Rice. He's transferred to Bayer Leverkusen. We gave him Mariba plus 64 mil for him, and he is about, I think he's an 87 overall, 26-year-old CDM. He is going to slot right into that CDM spot, an immediate upgrade, just because we have advanced to the knockout rounds of the Champions League, so we want to make sure that we have the best possible team in our squad. If you look here, is absolutely stacked. Look at this lineup, man. We don't have the best depth in the world. Ignore that part. But what you can see is this squad. Our lowest rating's at 87. We have a couple of them, but dude, this team is absolutely wild. So we're gonna hop in to the remainder of this knockout rounds, and hopefully I will see y'all in the Champions League final. All right, so the path to the Champions League final is not gonna be easy. The first leg we have drawn PSG. So we're going to simulate. We've done plenty of business with them. They've done plenty of business with us, vice versa. Musa starting for them. Pulisic is starting for us. We're going to simulate this game, and we are going to hop off to a 1-0 lead in the first leg. All right, second leg is here. We're going to simulate. Our squad is absolutely stacked, man. This is unbelievable. I would rather be us than them right now. We're going to simulate. We're going to lose 3-1. We're kicked out of the Champions League already, man. PSG, that was such a tough opponent to draw round 1. All right, so the bad news, we didn't win the Champions League, but the good news, we won La Liga. We're sitting here 75 points top of the table. That's actually not too much. Our manager grade is very low. We did every single objective we could, and we still have a low manager rating. Maybe the only one we didn't do was win the final, but Cunha with 35 and 5. Ooh, Maldonado 15 and 9, Musiala 14-15, 14 and 5 for Pulisic. The squad is absolutely just balling, man. Nicolo Barella 7 and 8. That didn't sound very good coming out, but hey, it is what it is. The squad is absolutely stacked, man. The ratings isn't the issue, but maybe when we hop into the second season, we'll just buy some depth and you know, maybe that's the issue. But let's hop into season 4, buy some depth players, and run it back, baby. Guys, listen, all I have to say is we corrected all of our issues from last year. Depth is no longer an issue. If you guys see here, just take one quick look at the squad. I did not touch the starting 11. It is the exact same, but the changes that I made is to the reserves. We signed Toni Kroos because our objective was to sign a veteran player, so who better than to sign Toni Kroos? We signed Julian Alvarez, Jimenez, Chesney as our backup keeper just in case Ter Stegen gets down to injury. We signed this regen right winger. He's an absolute stud, and we already had Serginho Dest. And if this squad doesn't win the Champions League final, I just don't know what will. All right, round of 16. Here we are. We drew Chelsea. Nicholas Sewell has a red card. He is out the first leg. That is okay. We have depth for this exact reason. Raul Jimenez should hop into that spot, and it is going to be a 2-2 draw to Chelsea. Cucurella picks up a knock. That is not what you want to see. Hopefully he's all right. But 2-2, you know, you want to see W's. You want to see absolutely slaughters. You don't want to go into the second leg wondering if you guys are going to qualify or not. But let's see what the second leg is looking like. Second leg of the Champions League, round of 16. The squad is fully fit. Everybody's here. There's no reason we should be losing. It's 2-2 on aggregate to Chelsea. We're going to simulate here, and we're going to lose 2-0, bro. There's no way. How is this team losing? Look at our team. Look at our team. We are absolutely stacked from top to bottom. Everywhere. There's no weakness in this squad. Everybody's at least an 88 overall. I just don't understand how we're losing. Maybe it's the formation. Our lowest rating is 88 overall. It's our center back, and it's just ridiculous to me how we pick up losses. But I guess we're gonna have to do one more season. All right, season 4 has come to an end. We finished 3rd in the table. Our board is extremely upset with us. They're not happy. 54 manager rating, but we're doing everything that we can. We did a streak of 5 league win. I thought we did, but we got 4, and that is what it is. But yeah, the board is not happy with us. Hopefully we still have our job come next season, but let's take a quick look at the stats. I don't want this video to be crazy long for y'all, but if you look here, Cunha with 33 and 3, Maldonado with 28 and 5, Musiala 8 and 11, 6 and 7 for Cucurella. Pulisic was 6 and 10. We just need more. We just need more from the squad. They're just, you know, they have these high ratings, but they're not performing on the pitch when it comes down to it. But let's hop into season 5. I don't know how much business we're gonna do. Maybe we'll just improve our depth that much more, but we'll see what happens when we get there. So season 5 is underway. We are just upgrading every single inch of the squad that we can. Mike Maignan is coming in for Ter Stegen plus. It's Ter Stegen plus 85 mil for him. That is great business in my eyes. Yeah, that's it. I've had enough. I'm cheating. I brought in this region. He is a whopping. Let me just let FIFA reel for you. I think he is Karim Benzema's regen, and he is a substantial 96. I think he's a 95, a 96 overall on here. And he's 20 years old. I just, you know, I'm just pulling out all the strings that I can. I did sign Mateus Guimarães. Not Guimarães. I signed who did I sign? Mateus Nunes to replace Toni Kroos on the bench just to strengthen us that much up. But if this squad right here cannot win the Champions League, I've lost hope completely. So I'm gonna simulate. I will see y'all at the knockout rounds. I forgot to hit record. We are sitting here. We made it past the round of 16. We beat Man City. We beat PSG. We have drawn Inter Milan. Is this it? We are in the semis versus Inter Milan. We have taken a 3-2 win in the first leg. We are hopping into the second leg. Who do we got? Who do we got? Come on, come on, come on. Give it to me. Show me what we got. Show me what we got. Can we do it? Can we do it? We did it. We did it. We have drawn Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. This just seems like it's too good to be true. I've been recording for a good 7 hours just trying to get this done, and we finally achieved it. We made it to the Champions League final, and it is just, whew, that is such a big relief that we finally made it here, man. Let's see what else did we do. Did we win the league? We did it. We did the double. We definitely didn't win the cup, though. I know we didn't really focus on that, but let's take a look here. Let's look at the squad and all the growth that we have over the years, man. Cucurella looks like he is suspended for this Champions League final, which that's great. My boy Remy, a cheat code, 37-16 in the first season with us. Maldonado, 24-13, Pulisic 14-5, Barea 13-11, Cunha 8-0 off the bench. We just did what we had to do, man. I'm so proud. We finally did it. We made it to the Champions League final. But let's hop into it. Oh, Cucurella is here, so we have a full strength lineup. Let's hop into this game. I'm not the best at it, but hey, let's do what we got to do. Let's hop into it, baby. Barea has it. Nicolo Barea has it. He's going to pass it out to Christian Pulisic. Pulisic has it. Christian has it. Up to Declan Rice. Into Maldonado. And he has a goal. We open up the Champions League final with the goal from our scout future star, Maldonado, with the goal. 3 minutes in, the ball movement was just crazy by the boys. It was immaculate. Christian Pulisic starts it up. He passes out to Declan Rice. Declan Rice founds him, and he just has the one-time shot back to the goal and puts it in the back of the net, baby. That is the start that you need in the Champions League final. Rich James has it in the Christian Pulisic. Pulisic up to Remy. Remy's going to find it back to Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic has it in the 9th minute. We are pressing again. Christian Pulisic has a shot, and he puts it in the back of the net. We are off to an extremely hot start. 2 goals in the first 10 minutes, courtesy of both of our wingers, man. Christian Pulisic off the corner just had the quick give and goes with a couple players and just was streaking down the pitch. Has a shot, cross goal, outside the foot shot, puts it past the keeper. It's probably still Jean blocking goal. We have a 2-0 lead, 10 minutes in. Let's keep it up, baby. We have another goal. This is unbelievable. I promise you, I'm on ultimate difficulty. Y'all saw it when I was loading up the game. 3-0, 12 minutes in. I wasn't even talking because I wasn't even expecting a goal to come out of that. But Christian Pulisic, once again, linking up with our scout future star, Maldonado, cross goal, low-driven cross, and just puts it away. 3-0, 12 minutes in. This is a dream start. It's honestly rewarding after the rebuild that we've had.
Making progress. He's in with a chance.
Oh.
Can they stop it going in?
Christian Pulisic with another goal. I wasn't even talking. I've honestly just been coasting this whole game. I've just been messing around trying to score some power shots. But Christian Pulisic chips the keeper. He makes a save, but he can't get it out. And he just hits him with the rebound. And yeah, it is 4-0. And I'm just going to continue just coasting to the finish line because Atletico is doing nothing offensively. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. Thank you, all that's holy. We finally did it. I never thought it would happen after this rebuild, man. The way the odds were just coming at us, man. I thought we never going to win. We kept getting eliminated in round of 16. And then the year, we just made it happen. We beat Man City, we beat PSG, and we beat Inter Milan, and then we beat Atletico Madrid in the final. The boys deserve it, man. It's been one heck of a journey, and this is now officially the first rebuild that I have completed on my channel. It only took 5 years only, but yeah, man, this is sensational. Sensational.
Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but
I'm gonna shut up and just watch greatness happen. Watch greatness happen. Nicholas Sul is coming, dapping up the boys. He is going to raise the trophy for the boys, and here it is, man. Here it is.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these.
This has been your boy Ripo. It is finally over. I love you guys. If you made it this far, I just want to say I appreciate you. Let me know down in the comments down below who you want me to sign. If you guys did enjoy this series, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe, and turn that bell on so you never miss an upload. With all that being said, y'all have a great rest of your day, all right? Peace.